G'day everyone. How's it going? Welcome to another team podcast. We've got a special guest, Nikita, CEO of Battlestate Games here today. He said he's only going to stick around for about half an hour. So we're going to pick his brain, ask for lots of game changes, and we'll have that all sorted in the first half an hour, and then you guys can all fuck off and we'll just talk shit for the rest of the stream or the podcast.
You have 30 minutes to change the game like you want.
All right. We've got Ghost Freak, Sigma, Slush, and Anton can't make it. He's too busy playing Tarkov. He's too excited. He sent me a message before apologising. So, and Veritas is off with the wifey. I don't know, doing his thing. So patch 0.12.7 hit, and it's been good overall. It's exciting. It's been fun. A lot of controversy
Pestily
over
star,
the
1 Pestily star,
alerts are on.
2 Pestily star, 3 less than 3 Pestily.
Shut up. There we go. But it's a lot of controversy over the grenade launcher. Why'd you take it out, Nikita?
We have a bug that's been like for a big amount of time. I think it's like I need to restart my English engine.
Okay.
It was for a long time ago. From I think when the AJS was implemented, it's 12.12 and 0.12, and this bug is damage being done through walls and obstacles, the explosion damage, and it was not so noticeable when it was about AGS, because AGS is not used so often and in many different ways, and people thought that it's natural behavior for AGS to like kill everything, no matter are you like in the building or not. But with the standalone grenade launcher, it became more obvious for us, especially after I saw some like many videos when you just need to fire into the building, and you will definitely hit someone in that building. So we decided to temporarily remove the grenade launcher. We found actually the bug about it, and we will
Fix it and put it right back in.
Yeah, put it back in, and everything will be fine. And that's it. It's not like, oh, they finally heard us. This overpowered weapon. They're so stupid. They finally removed it from the game. No
Fucking way.
No.
Staying.
No.
Yeah, it's just we removed it just because it's like pretty big and noticeable bug.
Massive.
Yeah, we need to fix it, and we will get it back into the game.
Wait.
I haven't even. So many people are like, "Oh, I'm running into it every second rate." I have not once come up against someone with one.
I've run into it once.
I haven't either.
We especially created special statistic how, like, in percentage, how many players will use the grenade launcher into the game. 0.007% of players actually used it in the game. So we have two options. We can argue on the social platforms, on the media, or we can like do whatever we need to do and don't give a thing to this comments, because we have like statistics and stuff, and it's perfectly seen as like everything is okay as always. Actually, it was kinda not like it wasn't like a disaster actually, but you know, people always trying to make some drama about it, about the stimulants which caused minus 20% to incoming damage, and everybody like was freaking out, like this is the stupidest idea. The game will become like Division. The game will become like Destiny. Oh, like this is the end. We should bail and so on.
Yeah, I saw that.
but I can tell you one simple thing: we could make this simulator, the buff of this simulator, not like the reducing of incoming damage. We could just make like overall increase of health points of your character by 20%. like buffs. Like you became more healthy. You received a lot of like
Vitamins.
chemical things, and your blood became thicker. Like your hormones and stuff overpowered you and gave you like increased health. For example, it will be the same thing as the decrease of like incoming damage. So it's just about the description maybe, and the concept. Like we removed 20% of damage, and the thing is that like many players pointed that the head also lost, like have had this buff minus 20%, and it's not realistic, and so on. But yes, we agree actually, and we will fix this in the next hotfix, in the nearest hotfix, and this simulator will buff only everything except head, and it will be more like suitable for overall things. That I just wanted to say that every single feature that we try to implement, even if it has like interesting concept or something interesting to like just to see how it will go in EFT environment, just to see, like pure experimental thing. People always think that this is final.
This is the end of the game.
Yeah, this is the end of the game. It will not have any changes. It all sounds a bit crazy actually, because people make like big wall of text about the issue they think is like critical or even vital to the game, and everything is freaking out and trying to discuss it. Of course, there's a lot of insults, yeah. And yes, as you can understand, I read it a little bit. And only a little, yeah.
There's your problem.
Yes, this is the problem actually, because actually every single update I do it automatically. I go to Reddit and read the feedback and gather some feedback and bugs and stuff, and I did it automatically. I forgot that I have a vacation from Reddit. I had a vacation from Reddit, and yeah, this was like the big pile of that I stepped in. So okay.
Are you taking another vacation?
What?
Are you going to take another vacation from Reddit?
Actually, I don't know. It's like a very, very bad girlfriend that you love.
The beats you and tries to run you over with
so
a car.
bad, but she's so bad, but you somehow you continue to like.
I think the idea, like the 10% damage reduction, I know that not everyone is going to be spamming these because they're so expensive. No. I think it's because like people can say, oh, everyone's just going to use that nonstop. It's like at 100k a pop, you're not, because you're never going to make money if you keep doing that every raid. I honestly think it's a really cool idea, and I mean drugs have been a part of warfare since forever, so it's like.
Yeah, but people like they were mad because of unrealistic approach in terms it has this buff on the head. It's not real. How that this thing could be in the game that it has an realistic approach, and actually people always forget the thing that the game will not be like as realistic as possible. I said it many times. It will be realistic as playable. So some things needs to be adjusted just to have something interesting and give the player additional advantage, additional things to play with. And I don't know. It's the same thing that I said so many times. The same things, and actually I don't want to repeat them for this.
400.
Without going into the like darkness of negativity, like there has been a lot of positive things come out of this patch. Like,
oh yeah,
the expansion to customs is like vast. It's depth. There's so many like dynamics to that one. And then Shoreline is now a totally new map to me. But we'll talk about customs first.
Is it with customs? I feel like it's amazing. Like I'm loving the new area, and the sniping from the buildings is so freaking cool. But I feel like it may, like, if we had more players on the map, it would fill it out a little bit more, because it feels a little bit empty at the moment. Maybe it's just the Australian servers because there's not as many players. But I feel like you're not encountering as many players anymore on customs.
I haven't felt that way, but I've been running straight to the expansion where everybody else is.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Every single update, we like have an increased amounts of players by like 2 times or even 3 times. So we actually did a lot of optimization on servers, and we are getting closer to have 40 people rate, and we are getting closer to this because we made a lot of things that will allow us in the future to make 30 like PMCs on the location. 40, not 30, 40.
That's gonna be amazing.
Even bigger. So it means that servers were optimized, and why like this patch was smooth, like the installation of the first days in general, because the servers were optimized with the like big amount of like free, like reserved performance, and that's why when we had the spike of the players, returning players, we was like in the
you're prepared for it, and the servers are ready to go, and
we were like in a suitable condition, and was like planned and prepared. So that's why everything went well. And also there were a lot of changes, and as you remember, we like moved the patch for the next week to have more testing. It also helped a lot, and this is it. Like the expansion, like it's really good. I love it too, and the customs, I think it became as interesting location as reserve, because actually we wanted to add the train extract on custom, but we didn't make it in time. So I think in the future we will add the train extract too.
It's pretty cool.
That's gonna be amazing. It's becoming bigger. It's not that small map that we used to be running. Now it's massive.
Can the train have something cool on it that you can loot, or like someone that comes off it, just to bring, like, because why? Like, besides the fact that it's an extra extract, why? I just want to give incentivizing people to stick around later into the raid to actually see the train, and when the train does rock up, more people will flock to it and fight there. So if the train rocks up and it's got, I don't know, a safe in it that's good, or like even if it's like a couple of raiders come off it, just like they're like smoking a cigarette.
It's always a good thing, because we always want to like make the features more detailed, even if it's old feature, and it also will be about the Streets of Tarkov location, because we want to make some old features more like detailed and rich. We add some cool features in the features. I can tell you more about this. So yeah, like some ideas, like some interesting ideas. We have like a free space for them, even if it's like late stage of like patch production or something. We decide like, yeah, it's cool, we should edit, we have time for this, and in the end it looks cool. It looks cool because I don't know, something in this kind of like fast and late call features, because they are being done precisely with the like as fast as possible, and with a lot of dedication as possible. So that's why they're cool. For example, like adding interactable objects, interactable exits on locations, and some of them were not planned initially, and it was like cool for me because I literally some of the features, some of the Easter eggs, I didn't know about them because they were for me like, oh, that's cool, like something new. Like it's a good thing because for me it's in the kitchen that I know everything about it, and the element of surprise is just like it's just for you, not for myself, for example. And when it comes to some of the like concealed things that guys did and didn't notice me about it, and I see them on the streams, and like people were really happy to see them. Like it's a good thing. Like it always, I always welcome this sneaky ninja changes that will not only like give you the element of surprise and enjoyment, but also give me like the idea that at least something in the game I don't know, and it's like really good thing. As from the perspective of the game developer, I don't know how it's going in other companies, how they do things. I think the head of the heads of the studios, they know everything, like everything about the game, and they are always tired, always frustrated because it's like the plot, the story, and that like something will definitely be. It's just a matter of time. So it's not like a magic. It's not like magic. It's not like something enjoyable, but at least something is going on the development that I enjoy. After
I really like
the comments.
I really like the on customs the mannequin with the toilet on its head. Is the shadow meant to be pyramid head? Yeah, shithead.
In Russia they call it unitaz head. Unitaz call it in Russian.
So
Unitaz
Anton's fourth streamer item.
Too much.
Yeah. Have you noticed that you can get rollers off his wrist? That's pretty funny.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how far are we away from getting grenade launchers on primary guns? I just want to like know.
It's like it's not
what
it's
GP said.
other it's the next iteration of grenade launchers and
Smoke and
Smoke, yeah.
flare.
Illume.
Oh, did you?
Nighttime, you
Yeah,
could pop an
so-
illume into the sky. That would actually be
Yeah.
pretty sick. They don't
It
last
would
that
be
long though.
sick. Have you seen in gas station and customs how well the glow sticks are? The glowies. That looks so
Yeah.
good. I walked in, I'm
Parachute
like,
flare's pretty
oh,
fun.
so good.
Dorms is so
Parachute
much
flare.
darker now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we added like the shadow things, ambient lighting, more ambient lighting, and it's like it was an overhaul, like not total overhaul because we didn't have much time, but for the moment it was like this. We like guys created new parts of locations, new buildings and stuff. It was super detailed, super like the detailization. You can see it still differs. Like new parts and old parts, they're like not balanced in terms of detailization. And I said them like do something at least to old places, like change textures, add more cars, like redesign a little, because I promise that the old locations will be redesigned too. And I don't want to be I don't know how it's the correct term in English.
But even little
in
things like being able to jump out through the windows of dorms is like
Yeah.
game changing for enjoyment.
Yeah, that's
5,000 IQ. It's so
Like,
it
what-
changes.
You were watching the stream when I was like the other side of the map, and I said, "Oh, he wouldn't have made it so you could jump out the windows." And then you said, "Yes, we did." And I was like, "What?" And I was like legging it over there. I was like, "I need to see this."
yeah. That changes dorms completely.
It does.
It's super fun.
I'm loving the moments we upload the patch and people discover new things. Like I so like loving to see the reactions because the favorite part in the development is to see like how you react on the surprises, on the cool stuff, like the emotions. Like I'm really loving it, and that's why I need to look a couple of streams, like watch a couple of streams, shut down the PC and like leave it for the 3 or 4 days as it is.
Yeah.
But next day, even that night, I started to read comments, and people started to like this another drama thing about stimulants and stuff. And of course, it's important. It's game breaking. We see the end of this is the fall of the game. It will become like Destiny. I would see that actually. It will be a good thing. How EFT? What do we actually do? We need to do to change EFT that it will be look and be playable as Destiny. Like how actually we can do this? It will be interesting challenge, Make this. Also, it will be a good idea to finally make the battle royale, the zombie mode, dinosaur mode, find the mushrooms mode. I don't know, like.
I mean, EFT's way better than Destiny already.
You know that we have a stage on the front, like near the front entrance of Ultra on the shoreline interchange, like the stage with the musical instruments. We can make a karaoke battle in EFT.
Thank you. Finally, I've been heard.
Tushonka and stuff like real Tushonka. We will send it the Tushonka like real GHL, like the pack of Tushonka. I'm joking.
It's just like
guys. Actually, I like 3 or 4 years ago, I was watching Twitch. Maybe 3 years ago. I was watching streams on Twitch. It was just in the early stages of EFT, and Twitch actually was not so popular. Like it was like the big site, but nothing like this. And I watch different kind of games that I like, and I like selected the category Arma 2 or 3. I don't remember. And the first stream I saw, it was karaoke battle in Arma 3. In Arma 3 karaoke battle, like guys in gear with like stars, like they sang through a VoIP, like different songs in Arma 3. Like I didn't get it like at all.
Yeah. I made. Someone asked me the other day about battle royales being added to Tarkov, and I said you're not going to do it, but it does actually sound pretty fun. Like if a massive map, and then you all picking up Tarkov guns, and like just the gunplay of Tarkov would actually make it really sick. But holy shit, I cop so much flack for just saying it would be a sick thing to play. But no, look at chat right here.
The basic gameplay we could make like capture the flag or classical deathmatch. It will be like the arena mode actually, but you can imagine that nearly every type of FPS gameplay could be done in EFT, and it will be great. Most probably it will be great, because of mechanics and stuff. And some of you will say like, it's not so special mechanics, it's nothing like new. Actually, it's a lot of new things that many games are trying to take from us and be at least in the same subgenre or something. And it's totally okay, actually, because it's okay. It's a good thing that
it's really good. Because it's actually, you're all raising the bar for other developers, and then hopefully those other developers will raise the bar for you. And it just makes it's healthy competition.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully they will make it the better EFT,
And then Reddit can complain about that.
The company will finally make the better EFT. Like, it's so simple. Let a company do the same. Like, I'm here like for nothing.
I can make that in a day.
With the players, it's the standard players, not elite players, and just talking shit about the game. Like I know how. Actually, it's not just like the guy with the players, and that's it.
A year or two ago, the topic was like always, do you think BSG is going to sell off the game and they'll get another company to finish making it? No one's brought that up in ages. Maybe we should start that one again.
Yeah. We get some good old traction.
Actually, I saw like it's a perfect like I think it's a good topic for every single podcast. Discuss Reddit thing. I saw a post about like someone like make a big suggestions, like big list of suggestions with the like actual criticism, not harassment and insults, criticism. And he's like, do that, you should do that, blah, 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 blah. And the first comment was like, developers left this Reddit, so it's not like you can say it or not. They left this Reddit. It's total anarchy now.
No power in this realm.
Yeah.
And actually, I replied something in the stuff, something like,
Such a troll.
we're like, as I said before, I'm always watching and listening, but sometimes it's too much. And the good thing for myself, for my health condition, for my physical and mental condition, is to make my life as much happy as possible. And it doesn't mean that I need to read a lot of shit and try to stay calm. So I just need to complete the game, and I need to fulfill my obligations and make like a great game with a lot of cool stuff. And I'm always wanted to make a game. I always like wanted to do it, and I don't want to fight with people, fight with like cheers. Like I need to do it. I know that's my obligations too, but still, in the end, it's my life, it's my company, and it's you, players who are dedicated and understand everything, at least something about the game and how it works and how it's been developed. And that's it. That's the perfect conditions, and that will lead us to a perfect balanced future of our game, like EFT, and it will create more positive feedback not only for you but for many other players and people who are near this game or even genre or like PC gaming. I don't know, like many things, and that's a good thing, and it's always good thing to think about it. And it gives, like I said many times, it gives additional energy and motivation to carry on, especially when we see different kind of projects are trying to, like, it's always a better thing to have more interesting game. It's always a good thing, even if they will be like they will utilize not like something newer, but they will like be done with the with the with the soul. Yeah, and I'm always respected that.
The passion of
again,
making it and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it's in the end, it's all about. It must be about people who works on this. Like it will be like instant fail if the development process will lead to like disasters or something, like broken lives or something. It will be a failure, even if the game will be like great and popular. It will be a disaster for myself, especially when like if the game will lead to something like somebody just like will be like exhausted, broken. He will like lose his mind because of different kind of struggle related to a game, to his work. And this is the thing that we and I personally need to keep sane, like balanced, and it's pretty hard actually. But actually, like I rethink many things, and right now it's okay. So you should not be worried, and we should all start to wait 12.8.
So thinking
Is
about
there
12.8, I'm going to probe you before you just disappear on us. What's the plan for 12.8? It's a bugs, fixes, and optimization patch with some quality of life?
It will be more like, as I said, quality of life update. It will contain many quality of life features. There will be new gear, new weapons, of course, many things related to content like gear, items. Veritas finally will receive his streamer item.
Veritas.
And yeah,
He's a Valorant streamer now. You just scrap that idea.
okay.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It will save 15 minutes of
There-
work.
Oh, okay. Will there be a wipe for 12.8? Just so that
No.
everyone can no wipe.
No.
No wipe. Thank you.
Yeah. 'Cause, like there will be new skills, compass. We need to we're decided to finally
Put the
make
compass
it
in.
12.8.
Put a compass in.
And other things. I will not tell you actually in detail what will it be like.
Bit of a
We'll
surprise.
see, because the pretty important technical thing about next update is Unity 2019 update. We need to switch on it, and it has different kind of perks in terms of optimization and stuff. So that's why we all should need not all. I think we will make it through a early test server thing in the game. I said about it it's testing inside testing, but every single one keeps thinking that EFT is live and it's not beta testing. So it will be just a testing, as it initially planned. So it will be additional servers, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it will go, and maybe it depends on the task. For example, if we need to test the Unity 2019 build, we need a lot of players. So that's why most probably it will be open for everyone, and just to make a lot of playing and reports related to Unity 2018 build. But this feature will be used more in the future to test specific features, big features. For example, rig customization. It will require specific testing, and these people will be under NDA, and they will be invited into this testing program. So for them, it will be more actual testing. And this is it, because I know that many players would love to actually have the early testing
Access, yeah.
access. Yeah, they will do it just to have something new before the everybody will have in the patch. So we should use it in a good way in terms of testing. It's a pretty clear thing.
So you're saying there's going to be two phases of early testing that you might implement. One being everyone will have access to, say, the new engine, and you can stress test it. You can do all that kind of stuff. And then you'll want to target specific testing where you'll get a group of people to target specific things that'll be under NDA.
Yeah.
And it'll be an invite only or application process.
Yeah. If you remember when it started with EFT, it was closed alpha phase, and we all had the watermarks on the screen. Yeah. It will be the same, because we don't need the people to stream raw material. It will be raw for sure. We don't need to stream it. So it will be the inner circle, and everybody will type in the chat oh, it will be streamers. Of course, it will be streamers. Yeah, not regular players. Streamers. We'll create some kind of program, sign up thing. I don't know, something interesting. I think it will be related to game progression, maybe for your efficiency with bug reporting, for example, and stuff. Yeah, so it will not be just sign up and receive be the every fifth player will receive the access to ETS the beta in the beta, and it will be okay. we all need to wait. I don't know when exactly it will be, but this year for sure.
With the
We
I,
still-
I, I hope it is streamers because that's why I became a streamer, so I could get access to games before other people and then mock them.
Slushy, remember after the stream we do the secret stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if you will like stream it, and
just tactical nuke.
You'll turn out like Anton and Tweak.
Yeah. Oh,
some like of the players thinks that there's some kind of privilege, like we don't ban somebody, like, and it's like motivated somehow. No, it's not. Like many cases that we apply bans to different kind of players, old, new, popular, and not, and it all depends what actually this guy did.
How's the new reporting system working?
Actually, it works kind of similar to what we had before. In actually,
the launcher.
Yeah, the launcher, but it's more precise because with the launcher, it was like the chance that you can be mistaken in nickname because you need to type it in. Right now, it's more like precise, and we see like with all of the statistics we have about the players, like we have suspicious activity, suspicious raid activity. We have the additional count, the additional number of reports like received, something reports sent. Like we have like, okay, this guy has really strange behavior, like he has lots of things. I will not tell you exactly what. And we see like he received 100 reports in the last 1 hour. So that's why we take his ID and nickname and send it to Pestily and saying like the chance that he's cheating is 90%. And then Pestily do their stuff, do their things, and it's just a matter of time they will know what actually is going on with this profile, with this ID.
That's the whole purpose of the process, like, the report system.
Yeah,
Because, like
in war, like with the unfair players, every measure counts.
It's interesting
Like
because it really only works if people are actually a little bit more critical about their death.
Yes.
Because if everyone's like, oh, fucking cheaters, and then just report, oh, fucking cheaters, and then report, it just, it doesn't help. But if actually people go, that was actually pretty sus, I'll report that one.
You need to understand the system was done not like not simple as many of the players think.
Yeah.
So if you report everybody, you will be
Slowing it down.
deleted from the system. Yeah, your weight, your like voice will be not counted in.
That's
And,
amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's why. Like we also have a special table of people who report everybody, every single raid. They report every single person who killed them. And we have a button over there, like temporarily ban his account for 1 week. Like, come on, guys, come on. What the hell? Like, relax. Like, maybe it's a secret plan. Like, they decided, like, let's ruin the game. We will report everyone, and everyone will be banned. Yeah, let's do it. And they receive like temporary ban. Relax, chill, relax. Go take a walk. Relax.
I haven't seen like comparable to before the patch. The amount of cheaters has been very, very low, even on labs.
I would imagine they'd have to update their cheats for the patch. So therefore, the first day is usually a bit slower.
I can tell you, like, you can believe me or not, I can tell you that the situation was improved like drastically. We have like a lot less reports, a lot less suspicious activity, and you should try like find some working cheats right now. Like many cheat providers that say that undetectable, they are detected for a long time. They tried to make some bypasses to run raiders again, and got banned again. They have like some hardware-based solutions which cost a lot of money, requires a lot of things, a lot of like actual money to buy second PC, the special hardware thing, and again, it could leave traces, and it could like at least we can keep them. So I personally think we did a great job already.
Yeah.
And I know like
Awesome.
many people didn't believe us and keep saying that Battle is shit or something, and we did nothing, and we are ignoring and ignored the problem. No way. Like even we like ignored the problem like totally, the game will be like the game actually, I don't know how to say it correctly in terms of times in English like language. The game would be dead. I don't know, maybe I said it correctly. So if like if that problem, cheater problem, needs to be dealt as fast as possible, especially with the games such as EFT. So that's why we working and will continue working on everything, like with all abilities we have, and I think we achieved pretty good results already. So again, guys, if you encounter, I know that you can encounter them still, but again, if you will report them, not only them will be banned shortly. The cheats they use will be banned too.
Yes.
So yeah, report them. Feel free to report. Like if you like want to report everybody, it will not work for you. If you decided to make this like some kind of sabotage or something, it will not for you. Will not work for you. And actually, it will not give us any
Useful information.
yes, like it will not give us not only the information. It will not slow us down. We just ignore this, and that's it. We ignore the garbage reports. We just cut them off. And if you think that okay, let's do a lot of reports, Nikita will sit over there and look every report and decide, oh my god, so many reports. Like it's automatic already, and I just sit here with my players and do nothing.
Find and raid players.
Actually, fine and ready. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
it's not because I still do a lot of things, but most of the things related to some task, some like bug was not fixed properly, and I try to help as much as I can with the reports, with my ideas, and like refining the information of different kind of stuff to help fix it faster and better. That's what I do now. And we planned like the final feature plan for 12.8. And as far as I can see, it will be a good patch. Like 12.7, it's a good patch. Like really good patch. The 12.8 will be good patch too. So I think the goodness of this patch will be maybe on the same level. So and most importantly, it will be not so long, because as you can see,
I was
we
about to ask
decided
that.
I was.
I was winding up.
Yeah,
I wanted to
whatever.
ask Nikita.
Tomorrow?
You're not. No, you're not planning to make any more. Oh my gosh, the new 366 ammo. You know the
I think
fake
it's not like the armor piercing
Uh,
like it was like one and only fictional
one and
ammunition.
only fictional ammo, because I know a lot of people are worried that there's going to be
I tell
more
you,
ammo being.
this ammunition is totally recreatable in real life, because you need
Yes.
the SP6 or SP5 bullet. It will perfectly fit into the shell. The shell is based on 762 by 39 shell, so
Yes.
it's totally realistic to make armor piercing bullet into this shell, made like pick up some gunpowder, and that's it. You can make it. Will
Maybe-
be totally illegal here in Russia. And
Maybe
in the
for
US,
like later on, you could just make like when weapon jamming comes in, or weapon malfunctions come in, you could actually just make the 366 AP kind of homemade ammunition. Therefore, it's a little bit less predictable or something.
Maybe. Well, like the idea to have something created by mechanic, it's a good thing because actually we have a lot of things like some kind of projects, even different kind of weapon parts that we created. It's fictional, but they are totally legit in terms of mechanical, like realistic things. So we wanted to add a special integrated silencer for a AK platform. We want to add the hand guard for the vial. Like it doesn't. We don't have it in real life, but again, it's real. We can do it actually. We can make it on a here. It's real.
That's
but why not? We should like. It's a good. I think it's a good thing to add such kind of inventions into the game because they are real. It's not like, oh, it's a gauss rifle. The mechanic needs 2 packs of cigarettes and the wires, and you will receive the gauss gun. They shoot to it shoot to Shonka.
With the 366 ammo, can we get the ammo craftable in the hideout?
366 AP.
Yes. We love that.
Yeah. Like it's no problem. You'll need to, like, for example, basic 366 like FMG or even Echo round and SP6 or SP5 vial ammunition, and that's it. You'll be able to craft it.
Done.
Awesome.
Streamer privilege.
Yeah.
Stream it, privilege.
There it was.
Yeah, as always.
Make it happen.
I saw a comment. I don't remember and don't remind exactly about what it was its comment, but something was like done in the game. Something about the grenade launchers. Yeah. Oh no, not the grenade launcher. Or the grenade launcher. Yeah. About the grenade launchers, have the damage like through the walls, and the comment was like, Pestily did it. Pestily did it. Like he said something to us like,
Checks out.
yo, Nikita, please, can you make GLs so powerful they could penetrate walls, please?
I'll show the DMs later. There was actually
Let's fuck the game together. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's fuck the game together.
there was a Reddit post that like was quite funny. It was titled, "When do you think Pestily will start whining about the grenade launcher so it can be banned already?" I was just like,
I mean, I thought it was good.
I like the grenade launcher. I don't know why.
Grenade launcher is perfect. We will just fix the bug, the wall damage bug, and that's it. We will not change anything. We will just re-implement, re-edit into the game, and that's it.
What are the differences between the different types of HE rounds? Because is there 5 of them? Do they have different explosion radiuses?
In real life, there is no difference except of fuse time.
Arming distance.
Arming distance.
Yeah.
How much you need
but I made a slight changes in explosive things, like just to have a slight differentiations between these rounds. We have the HEDP round. It's actually cumulative armor piercing round, but we don't have such functionality. We don't have like focused beam of explosion or some kind to actually pierce like light vehicles or even medium assault vehicles or heavy armor. But again, it will be cool. But right now, it's not.
We have the second strongest thing. It's the door.
Yeah.
Doors are pretty strong. Give me the footy motion.
Yeah. Shooting them through doors would be fucking awesome.
Just that flame at the back of the door.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Just someone hiding in the room. It's just like, here you go, motherfucker. Suck on this. Even they dive in the door. It'd be awesome.
So to wrap it up, more things to come. So 12.8 will be focused like mostly on new stuff and quality of life things. And you, fellow players, I hope you will not whine a lot after that. because it will be more about cool stuff and features that will make the game harder naturally, and it will be more organic for you. It will not be like, oh, they increased boss health by like 10 times. It's not realistic. It's not like I think it's not. It's
Sanitar
not
has
it's
so
a
much
cool
health.
game feature to have like bosses pretty easy to kill. They need.
They need to be at least hard. Or else every
Yeah.
boss has to have like a fucking juggernaut suit on to make it realistic.
Or to just
I mean,
be like
when
killer.
Rashala first came in, he had so little health, you could hatchet him to death. It was pointless. They need to be strong. The Sanitar, once he starts healing, holy fuck, he takes a lot of bullets
my
to kill.
gosh.
Yeah.
That Grizzly, that animation of 2000 HP at a second. Oh.
Yeah.
We
It's funny when
collected a bunch of AI bugs. Like right now, all the streams that I watch, AI looks like super smart or super stupid. Like only two conditions,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
not in between.
Always-
Like
They sprint through
totally
doors
stupid.
now.
One or two.
Shooting all by his legs. Like so stupid. Like oh my god, I can't even imagine who actually made this shit. You know, like this is
Someone
all
to get saved,
like totally what's going on.
Give
But,
us
I
the
do-
same.
but the next thing I see like things like Scav's wiggling and stuff. He picks items. Like, is he a player or player Scav
Yeah.
or AI
It's been
Yeah.
really-
And AI
Yeah.
Scav? Like, oh my god, it was like a surprise for me. Like, oh my god, they did it wiggling. But I saw comments about it like in real life. He will not
Oh.
wiggle. It's the same. Like it's always like somebody
no.
will be disappointed, even if the game will be like eventually super cool and realistic and balanced. Like, and everybody will love it and love everybody and streamers, of course, and me, and it will be with a world of love. There will be one person with a nickname with like hard pronunciation nickname, and he will make a comment like total disappointment.
I think
Can't
some
please
people
everyone.
just fucking don't understand. Like, there's got to be an aspect of fun and enjoyment from playing computer games. Like,
Right.
a person's not going to randomly look at you and stick their finger up at you like when you walk past them. But scavs do that, and when they do it, you're like, "What? He fucking just flipped me off." And like, it's the same with the wiggle. Like, you see
If
the
you
wiggle.
want realistic, go join the army.
Don't do that. It's
Just
fucking
play the-
horrible.
Just play the game and enjoy it.
Please, no.
I don't know, maybe like you streamers, for example, from my point of view, you are the. I need to translate. words.
Translator.
It's important. Important. Can
I'm
you
just,
play
I'm just glad that the Stims weren't OP for a long time. Like we saw you guys see the problem and you changed it. And
So-
same with the Green Wash as well.
I found the correct word. Your streamers are witnessing the whole lifetime of EFT from its start, in general, from the early alpha to current condition. You saw things. You saw different kind of shit, like these things, 20-second these things, like constantly hanging, like a lot of freezes, a lot of crashes, like so many things, so many events, like is a history right now. So I forgot why I even told about it right now.
It's
Is
come
it-
a long way.
Mm.
Yeah, it's come a long way. Yeah, and the players, like we have like the EFT has been developed for many years, and we have ongoing waves of players, new players, like old players getting changed by new players, and they don't understand, and they don't feel, and they don't witness this as you are, and that's why it's hard to control players' opinions. Like we can't make the perfect conditions that for the long years, new players, old players, everybody who play or know about EFT will have the same opinion, will same view, will same like ideas about the game, and it will be like totally discussable, and everybody will understand what this guy is talking about. So I'm talking about this because there always will be people who will argue and will not happy. If they will not be happy about old aspects of the game, new aspects of the game, and it's totally okay actually, as long as it keeps an adequate like reality and adequate reactions and feedback. It's always a good thing because again, EFT is a refining process, and many things needs to be done with the help and opinions and feedback of players and streamers, especially with streamers, because they have witnessed all this shit. They like old wizards, like with long white beards. They have the experience. They have the online count, like online hours, so big we can't even fit it in the text field. So they know different things about the game, and I don't know why some of the players try to like hate or harass streamers somehow, because they like not like ambassadors, but they know a lot more about how it was and how like it is right now, and they have a more suitable set of mind to propose things and suggest things because they had a lot of experience. That's all, like just an idea. Like I think it has something like realistic and like noticeable in my words.
Hmm.
That is good.
I'm not making
Thank
you.
any comments
Good.
on this. I make
Yeah.
comments and
So
I just
let-
get slammed for
let's,
it.
let's be
No,
friends all together. Let's be friends, except cheaters. Cheaters are lame. Cheaters are lame. You should report them. We are your local police department. So, in China, for example, cheaters like really bad thing. Cheat developers have been like busted. Right? No, not right now. Right now, as I can like comment something. No, like different kind of situation, different kind of legal stuff, in different countries. It's not good. It's not cool, and it's not good. Like illegal, and you should not be like this. Play fair or don't play at all. If you can't play fair in EFT, it's not for you. I think it's clear. So-
Okay, someone in chat had a good idea just before about backwards caps. Is it possible to have like with the hats, like the USEC hat? Is it possible to have it so you can like right click and like turn it on and off,
Yep.
and you can spin it around, so you can wear it backwards?
Come on, stream a pause. Stream a pause. Stream a pause. Stream a pause.
Everything is possible. Everything is possible. But it's not meant that okay, we will do it. I just want to say that everything is possible. Everything, like in the game development process, we can do everything. But the thing is, we should do more important stuff first, and then make backward caps, make bicycles, bear feeding, bear shaving,
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
bear feeding.
I thought
Yeah,
you
what's
said
all
bear
it?
shaving.
Yeah.
bear feeding,
Yes.
and bear shaving.
Perfect.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Perfect. Nailed it.
And zombies.
Okay, guys, it was more than half an hour. So
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
Nikita.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thanks so much for hanging out, mate.
Stay off Reddit.
And chat, we really wanted to emphasize the fact that you're doing a great job, and they said
Yes.
thanks a lot. So if I don't say it, they'll like, why do you ignore us?
Actually, I saw a lot of good reports. 90% of reports and comments are good, and it's really cool that you like the update. And we will try to make it even better and smoother next time. Yeah, so I think like the next update will be like really good too, and it will bring like a lot of suitable and convenient things into the game as well as new things, and it will move us closer to a complete and solid solid concept of the game EFT as it was designed a long time ago. So thank you very much. Take care.
Thanks for the
Wash your
time,
hands.
Nikita.
Thanks, Nikita.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye bye.
He's
That was awesome.
a seriously hardworking man.
Yeah.
Oh,
For anyone who doesn't believe it, he works really hard.
Yeah. Plus,
And-
he has the power to change anything in the game with a phone click. I've seen it. 100% fuck. Dude, he just goes, oh, done,
Done.
done.
But yeah, it looks exciting. He actually made it sound like 0.12, 0.8 is really close, but
Like-
it'll be a month or two. I love the hard work those guys do, but it's going to be a little while. It's not going to be like next
They're,
week.
Yeah.
they're doing updates like every month.
It's about every
at
6
the
weeks,
moment.
5 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, they're getting pretty close to doing it every month. It's they're coming a lot quicker than they used to. Like, but it used to be like an 8-month turnaround for a just to add the SVD. Like that was pretty
Well,
bad.
like there was a lot of really new stuff added to this patch, but there were a lot of bugs, and there has been a few issues with the game. But overall, the new additions are really cool. And then it's usually what happens though. Heap of new content happens, and then there's a lot of other issues that either flare up again or pop up that are new. Like right now, scavs, they'll be like full sprint and just power through a closed door. Like I've seen so many do it, and I'm just like piss myself laughing every time they do it. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's funny when you like go like even near one, you're like 100 meters away and you aim on him, and then every scav within 100 meters just goes, "Oh fuck!" and then just takes off like the $6 million man. It's just like, what the hell is happening? It's like when you hit an ant's nest and they just go fucking crazy. Like, yeah.
But overall, definitely a lot more positive than negative came out of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's
Always seems so tired. We always get him at the time. I mean, he does work the whole fucking day, especially I said before.
he looks happier now though.
Yeah.
He does look
Yeah.
happier, though.
There was a while he was like I was
just
like,
want to get the game.
I hope he
Yeah.
doesn't quit. I don't think he'd ever quit. Like it's too much of a passion project to quit. But
Oh, yeah.
like, yeah,
He was worn out.
He was.
worn out.
So he's really excited to go shooting on the weekend. First thing he did before, like was the call started, and he like brought up his gun. He's like, new gun, shooting on Sunday. So
Streams.
we didn't get to touch on a lot of topics, but we'll talk about them now. Have you guys done the new tasks yet?
No.
Yes.
yeah.
They are. They're almost like Groundhog Day for every task. Groundhog Day. You got to go same location 3 times. 3 locations 3 times for 3 tasks. And then
Couldn't you at
Sorry.
least accept them? Sorry. Yeah.
you do 2
I
at the
did
same time.
2 of mine. Yeah, 2 of mine I did at the same time. And the third time I was like, what the hell?
And then there's the other one where you got to pick up 2 items from 2 of the 3 locations. And then
I like the items one. That was good. How they like they're hidden. That was it's good to see more quests like that because it's been a long time since they've been around. And the one on labs as well. Like
Yeah.
getting
get
to
a
that
key
room.
card in the room. I like that. That was cool.
Do we know if those quests are going to be lower?
They are.
Like,
I'm,
you can be okay.
I'm doing him on the raid
100%.
series, and he's only like level 30.
Nice.
I don't
Because,
know what
if they
level.
were
Though.
to end it would be so stupid.
But I like the fact that it's drawing so many people down to other parts of Shoreline.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you go to a resort and it's like full, squads running through there and lots of people, and then other times completely empty. But you hear like gun battles going on down at cottages or at the pier area, and you're like, sweet, I got the resort to myself.
I love it. You get all the gear and then you go down to the pier and get one tapped and lose all the. Great.
It's fun.
Right.
Sanitar is it's a tanky boy.
Oh man, I was fighting him yesterday. I ran into the room and he was just standing there, just going while I'm like shooting him, and he's just sitting there, just tanking it. I dropped like friggin' 30 rounds of 5.56 into his chest before he went down.
He's popped ETG. He popped the ETG and then ran away full sprint with the grizzly in his hand, and I'm like, "Come back!" And he's just running. He's just running away. And I mean, he's got about. It's not like us where we're limited to healing one arm. I think he's healing all of his like
limbs at the same time.
Like
I
just
one
would
grizzly,
say that
900 healing.
Almost likely that he has that melds on and stuff on pretty much permanently, because like he's meant to have like I think 1100 health or just over 1100 health, and fuck me, he can tank M80s, and he's got no armor, so I reckon he's probably got melds on and on permanently.
dude, I've been running a rip into him now. Just rip. Like I've a dedicated gun just to take him on with rip, because you don't need armor pin for him. It's just stupid to run armor pin against him.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to do. You don't need armor pin.
The same as fighting Gluhar. If you fight Gluhar with 995 or a Golnik, you're going to die. Like it's their heads just have too much. It takes like 4 shots to kill them in the head.
But,
I've only
He
seen
goes down pretty
Sanitar
easy.
once, and I got him, and I was like, all right, cool. So my record's like 1-0. Nailed it, 100%.
I'm 2-0, which is I haven't really been looking for him too much though. I've just been going resort and hoping I see him there.
Yeah.
But it's
I've just swinging by all of them, and I think I've been playing as a team, but the team itself have killed him like 4 or 5 times at least.
the
A few times.
I've been going labs a lot since the new stims have come in, because it's like you get 2 of them and you've like made your money. So you just grab 2 and then you're like, sweet, labs is good. And you know the funny thing is, the whole like cat statue side, the big giant boardroom side where the red keycard room is, that no one goes over there anymore. It's like a ghost town. So half of labs is like a full ghost town. You can hit parking lot and kill raiders over there. You can loot the red keycard room. Not that I got one, but like that whole area, barely running into anyone. But you go to the green keycard room, holy shit, you're on. That is hot property over there. What's wrong?
No, just people messing with me.
I got the key card when I was farming for that quest. I just started buying his blue tape key card, and I have green and black. I don't have blue. And I had one raid where I went in there and looted all 3 and got out, and I had an attack 2 just completely full of stims. It was like I think I had like 4 of those Meldonum ones, and they were like 180k each. It was an absolute fortune. You can get so many of them, and those mules, they're just friggin' everywhere. Like I had one where I picked up like 6. I had, my kappa container was just like overflowing with them.
What do you think about mule?
I don't
What
know.
do you guys think about?
I use it, but I wait until, so like if I go to Shoreline, I wait until I'm like out, like I'll do my first run out the other side and to know that I'm pretty much in the clear, and then I'll drop it.
The only time it really makes any like benefit is depending on if you're taking really heavy armor in, because of the no backpack stacking anymore. For like the bigger backpacks, you can't really push the limits of extreme weight carriage anymore. Like you can, but it's like you'll really have to take a lot out, and it's not generally on any map besides labs or if you like drop a squad. So
like I've had only a couple where I've been like 80 kilos, and then I've so I had one where like teammate died, I grabbed all his kit and then someone else's kit, and I had a raid backpack and I had 2 rigs, so I got up to 83 kilos and I dropped the mule, and then I was able to run out, which was helpful. But I've been carrying the a Meldon and an ETG and a mule, and if I need to run out, I'll drop the mule, and if I encounter someone on the way out, I'll drop the Meldon and then the ETG to counteract the mule, like the damage over time and the 9% damage. Or if I get into a fight where I'm like fighting like 3 gear guys, I'll drop the Meldon and then the ETG and then push them.
Do you feel like you're a Terminator?
When it was 20%, yes. Like I had one where I came around the corner with a Val and I basically stood there and just tanked 2 HKs in the chest, but I was wearing a slick. So I mean, and like I don't know if that's because of the increased like 85 HP that I survived longer, or whether it was the actual stim, or whether they were just missing a lot and they were bad shots. But yeah, I felt like I was just tanking it when it was 20%. I think that was a little bit too much personally, but
yeah, I'm happy they turned it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Once they remove it so that it doesn't affect the head, you're not even going to really notice it.
You're not going to notice it at all. But I mean, I killed Glukar, the whole squad, and I picked up the majority of the stuff, and it was like 98 kgs. I was like, oh, I'm pretty messed up. I popped the mule SJ6, and I sprinted from school all the way up in the hill to Dome, 1 shot. I was like, oh shit.
Damn.
A little bit.
Use the 3B and the SJ6 at the same time. You can just run forever. It's amazing. Yeah. I got the labs off, opened up, and I took pretty much all of the new stims and like SJ6s and stuff like that. Holy fuck, man. I felt like I was on the moon. Like jumping, head was hitting the ceiling. Fucking crazy.
I don't know. It was a lot of emphasis on the weight system, and then you take mule and it's like, oh, we've got this advanced weight system and you're over heavy, and then mule, it's all gone. There you go. Doesn't matter.
How much in stems money wise are you guys taking into each raid now?
I've only used mule twice in like 40, 50 raids. So I've not been like popping it every single time. It's only for those rare occasions when I'm like, oh shit, I need to get out, and then you pop it. That's how I use it.
The only stim I use at the moment is the SJ6, and I just sprint all the way to resort in the 1 sprint with a pistol, and I got first access to the loot. What's the other one that makes you sprint really far? Is it L22?
3B. It is. That gives you the stamina regen.
Yeah. You can't out jump the it recharges so fast.
You can't get it if you get it to go down, can you?
Yeah. No, SJ6 and then 3G.
The 3Bs though, that's been that's like that was like 20k, and now it's like 70 or something. That's gone up, or like 100. But I'm carrying like probably 220k worth of stims, but I only use the expensive ones in like the worst occasions. So it's like, if it's like, oh fuck, I'm alone and I'm getting pushed by like a 3-man, it's like, all right, time to go Terminator mode. Then I'll drop the Meldon and then the ETG, and then I've got like 60 seconds of I'll just push them as hard as I can and try and kill one if I'm trapped. But the mule is literally just for escaping. I won't pop that until I've like I'm 100% sure the map's pretty much clear, and it's like, okay, I'm picking up. I'll have my bag. I'll put it like over somewhere, and I'll stash everything there, and then I'll come back and I'll be like, okay, time to go. Time to pick up my 100-kilo bag. Mule, go, and then run straight out.
Which is, I think, how he wants people to use it. He doesn't want people going straight into factory. And then he's like, all right, I got 15 minutes of fucking juicing. And it's just like...
It's not. It's the same with the facts that they have about the GL. It's not being used. Like, I've ran into one person, and it was another streamer. That's it. That used it against me.
I ran into a 3-man.
I've normal nade.
Yeah. Scav nades. I ran into a 3-man, and I had a pistol, and I killed the first guy, and he had the grenade launcher, and I was like... That's the only time. That's the only time I've seen it. Yeah. I don't want to take mine in. I'm like scared to lose it for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, is it found in raid? Because it's worthless if it's found in raid, because it's only worth like 60 grand to sell to mechanic.
No, so I just bought it.
Yeah, I think
might as well just take it in.
first day, everyone was getting in the mock room. I had guys messaging me like, "I just found 4." I'm like, "Put it on the market. I'll buy it." But they put it up for like 400k to 300, and people just undercut each other.
Yeah.
I don't understand that, but they went as low as 200k, and I bought like 6.
Yeah, I brought 3 so far, and I've got I lost one, and then the other one got hidden on insurance, and then the other one I used all day yesterday. But we were just like running as a team, and if I went down, then someone else would grab it, and then they just use it until they went down, and then I'd just grab it off their body. So it was like a I don't know, community grenade launcher, just the artillery support. I mean, we were inviting hatchlings from chat in, and I was just giving it to them, and they were just running around with it, just shooting it off. So I was like,
"Oh, you got out of a scav case?" Oh, sorry.
People
got out of a scav case. What the hell?
The military circuit boards when the patch first hit, like I downloaded the game,
You mother.
super fucking fast.
You are
So-
the worst. I was watching the stream like, you don't dare do it. You don't.
What
dare
happened?
do it."
Well, so the barter trade was military circuit boards and VPXs, I think. And because like I'm in the Netherlands, I can download it like 50 megabyte per second. So I downloaded the patch in like 20 seconds. And then I was like first in, oh, what do you need? Military circuit boards and VPXs. I went straight to the market. They were like 30k a pop, and I bought like 50 of them. So I was like, bam, and then they were sold out. It was like,
yeah. By the
And
time
then-
I logged on, they were 300k a piece. So I was just
Yeah.
like, fuck you,
Yeah.
Beth.
It's destroyed it.
and
Yeah.
so, but VPXs were already sold out by that stage. But
Oh, yeah.
Nikita's going to be laughing if he puts it back up for barter trade, and it's like, oh, you don't need military circuit boards anymore. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But see, that's
okay.
when the fan in raid thing works in the better, because really what would have happened is I would have put them straight back up for sale for 300k a pop.
Yeah.
And I would have
Oh,
made
yeah.
1,000,000 rubles per each grenade launcher.
Yeah, exactly.
You can still get the grenade launcher. Everyone's like, how do you get it now? But you can still get it in scav cases and also in mock rooms. It's not taken out the game, and someone can still sell his that is found in raid as well.
I think it's better this way, just the fan and raid. Having it around the 1.3 million mark, like even for someone like myself that has like 30 million rubles or someone that has 100 million, that's still a fair hit. Like to have one, especially if you lose it. And also the second you buy it, it's worthless. So it's like it's not fucking like it's not too overpowered. It's like you won't run them nonstop unless you have like a 95% survival rate and you're just a fucking god. Like, but at the same time, if you have a 95% survival rate, you're already killing everyone on the fucking map. So it's like it doesn't matter if you have a fucking grenade launcher. You can do it with a PM pistol. So it's what's the point?
I probably won't use mine unless I'm in a squad, I think. Just more as a support role. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
40 mil.
Oh,
When are we doing our guide challenge thing again?
Oh, the protect the president.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Christina's agreed to it. So Christina's going to go through every map of the game, and we have to protect her through every map without dying. And if any of us die, we can't continue on through the next map.
That was so fun.
Yeah,
That was really
so I want to do it, but I think Ghost can't get access to Europe servers. So it would just be me, Sigma. That's it.
That's it.
Well, Anton will be
Oh.
being Anton, and Veritas is a Valorant streamer
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah.
Can't-
Wait, are we talking about Rust? Aren't you a Rust streamer now?
no, I've retired.
Oh yeah. Oh, you
Retired.
tried.
Retired.
Can't you just
Man,
call
I met the
Nikita and
Reddit
have him
post.
change the servers for you, Pest?
We could probably increase the ping limit. I'll just change that myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just make a phone call.
Make a
Quickly.
phone call.
He'll just give me my VIP account again, and I can play on any server again.
Yeah. Well, Tarkov Prime does it anyway, so.
Yeah, but I mean, the VIP account just has a little bit more flair to it.
Nikita's getting right into the Tarkov Prime now. He calls it out all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Book of Flame. So good.
I
Yeah.
have to show you guys, by the way, a video of Red Ops killing someone from third story in Shoreline. He kills someone at the Rock Passage extract with a grenade launcher.
Really?
he humped that thing
Yeah.
up to 100 meters away.
Yeah, someone. So these two guys killed me and Drake, and then he stole one of our shotguns, and he heard him at the Rock Passage extract shooting it and testing it, and he just aimed out the window and fired like 4, and then got out of the raid. He was like, "Hang on, what are these 2 kills?" And it was
Oh my god, I love Red. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
absolutely
Oh
insane.
no, he didn't. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
just launched them randomly.
Chat wants to see it. Give me a
Killa-
minute. I'll put it up on
Yeah.
the screen.
Yeah. I got killed by Killa today. He pretty much Slush, did you see it? He flew on top of the boxes in the middle in front of Kiba and then just proceeded to take the biggest of dumps on my chest. I sat there and I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
Thanks, Killa. Thanks.
That's
Proceed-
the second one is where he confirms the kills, where he realizes that he got it.
No way.
Why don't you go? I mean, how mad though? How fucking mad though?
Yeah. But you can shoot it ages. Like I was shooting it from the tunnel extract to fucking luxury cottages.
That'd be about 300 meters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think
That's
those
realistic.
kills there were those kills there were 180 at the end.
Yeah,
He said.
400.
Yeah, I don't know. You can shoot 350 meters with one. All right, I'll bring up the other clip. Bear with me.
Dude, I need to show you.
He did
that-
it. It was the one round too.
First round.
What the hell is that?
That
What's
is
that
awesome.
killer? What's that killer clip?
Did you
Where
see
he
it?
jumped? He jumps over like a box that's 12 feet high.
He slid. He
Oh,
did the
you
slid
don't-
thing
No,
over
you
the
don't
box
understand
and
what
then
I just
through
did in
the
that
air
raid.
just proceeded to fucking dump on me. That's what I mean. Like,
He did the
He's just
split
hovering.
thing.
He's just hovering in midair.
look
What
at
the
him.
fuck?
Is this a reaction stream? Is it now, chat?
Oh, so-
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna enjoy some fucked moments from the patch.
dude. So I don't know how he. So there's this blue terminal. I think he slid on top of that and then just got over it. But I mean, I was. The funny thing is, I couldn't even shoot. I was looking at him with that say, and I was like, "Hello." Fuck me.
Holy shit.
Why?
So-
What?
That's
Rush.
Dude, that's awesome.
So I don't push it from that side. Like, what am I supposed to do?
It's Spider-Man.
So I used to just play Ring of Rosie with him around the boxes until he stopped, and then I'd kill him. Apparently now he just declines to acknowledge that gravity exists, and then just fucking comes over.
Slides up.
He did his ultimate attack whilst also launching himself up the box.
Yeah. Well, this is his new ultimate attack. It's fucking ultimate anti-gravity power slide instant transmission, bro.
I'm never throwing a grenade again.
Never thrown a grenade in.
This is so bad.
This one's not patch related, but I actually have been putting a lot of time thinking about this tournament I want to run. It's going to be based around kind of like MasterChef / Survivor / like, I don't know, just some. It's going to be random as fuck. But I actually want to get like open it up to any pretty much affiliate or partnered streamer can apply, and then there'll be like a criteria to get in, which you'll have 24 hours to do, and then that will get the first shortlist done. And it all has to be done on stream. So you can do it. You got 24 hours to do it on stream. It won't take 24 hours to get the first task done. And then from that shortlist, I'll have like these really brutal like stages, but it's not going to be skill based. It's going to be a lot of RNG involved as well. But it's just meant to be like this fun thing, and I'm really excited for it. It's still the very early days of my thought processes, but I want to run it next month after the charity event on Saturday. But
It's gonna be epic.
the
Sounds
last
epic.
stage, and I'm happy to talk about this, is actually going to be like Survivor, where you have to like vote people out. It's going to be like, so you'll be like, I'll have everyone in a panel like this, and there'll be like, I don't know, 6 people left, and I'm like, all right, you got 30 seconds each to plea your case to each other why you should vote for the other people, and go. Like, and just let them rip into other people. And be like, yeah, Slush Puppy fucking does nothing for anyone. He's just selfish motherfucker. And it's like, get rid of him. I like, you know, and you guys could really help me right now. What is a legitimate prize for this? Like what? I could make it like a monetary prize. Would that be the coolest thing? Or maybe I could get them, I'll contact people like Secret Labs of hooking up for the charity event. Maybe I'll get them to give out like a chair, and maybe I'll get like other companies to like hook them up with something. I don't know. Like I could probably try and like.
Well, being like if you're opening it up to affiliate streamers, like having a streaming setup would actually be awesome. So like upgrading a streaming setup. So something like if you talk to Logitech, like peripherals, headphones, like a full peripheral streaming setup, like a one of the new Logitech streamer cameras, keyboard, mouse, and a microphone.
Yeah,
and
these
a
are
chair.
really hard to get right now.
That would
Yeah.
be really
cool.
good.
That'd be awesome because like that's the like when you first start as affiliate, it's like okay, I'm using my headset mic, and then
which is what I did. Had the razor cracking, the shitty microphone coming.
Yeah, once you get all that stuff, and like a Elgato Stream Deck, like maybe a green screen if Elgato get on it, like that would be really cool. Like if you they need have a lot of affiliate streamers that are like, I want to win this because the
premise behind it though, I don't want it to be skill based. Like you don't have to be the best player to win this. It's like
RNG.
A bit of RNG involved. Like I don't want it to be so cutthroat as if you're, you know, if your kill death ratio is an odd number, you're out. Like, you know, I don't want to be like too brutal, but it kind of something along the lines of that where it's there's a bit of luck involved to get to some of the next rounds, which will be a little bit sucky for people. I know there's gonna be a little bit upset people for it, but if I just made everything, well, I don't want to make it. I don't want to make it just like, all right, you got to go to the next 10 people to get Killa killed will be into the next round. You know, like I don't want them all to be something like that. But
should have immunity idols and stuff like that as well. If you win the round. You have gained immunity from the next challenge.
If you get like one of the next streamer items found in raid, I'll have a list of streamer items. You got 1 hour, you get immunity. Or during any of the challenges, if you get a streamer item found in raid. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I like that.
I would give the prizes though. Don't just make it only first place. You know, like kind of maybe like a first, second, third, or something like that. I want it to be like really community driven. I haven't really had a chance to talk to you guys in a while, but just a fun, messed up tournament that's meant to be ridiculous. And I want to get casters for it too. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll approach someone like Dr. Lupo, because I know a lot of people were saying Dr. Lupo would be really cool for casting.
He would be, yeah.
But like I could even get someone a bit ridiculous like General Sam, and he's just ripping into people.
You should get Dan Giesling. He's on Big Brother.
Dan Giesling's cool.
Man.
Yeah.
And he's so wholesome.
Or maybe have like a group just like rotate in and out, or get some voice actors to, you know.
Hell yeah.
I just want to have a fun day where it's all about stupid laughter, and people can get behind it for just having a laugh. And you know, there's been so much shit stuff going on in the world, and that. I got the Starlight event's this Saturday though. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really full on though. It's not like the fun I want to have with the tournament. It's a bit like the charity events for me get full on because I'm trying to juggle voice actors and musicians and all the fun stuff going on with that, and playing the game on top, and then having someone read out text to speech as I'm playing.
It's a little bit crazy.
It is. It's fun.
I'll tell you what you should have in the tournament. You should have like boundary commentators like they do at the footy. It's like, oh, we're heading over to Dr. Lupo at the boundary. I'm out here on customs pest and shit is going down. It's crazy. There's grenades flying everywhere.
Crossing over to our special commentator watching so and so, and then just like
Yeah.
Anton, and we've got Anton crawling through bushes. But yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not to
that'd be
take
fun.
away from your serious tournaments, Sigma, the Evasion GGs. How they
I
been
don't know
going?
if I would call it serious.
No, they're
because
pretty
Slush
serious.
is gonna be in it.
Oh dear God.
It's always
no.
epic.
Honestly, they've been going really well. We had 250 plus, like 270 something streamers
Wow.
apply, and we had to vet every single one of them. And it actually runs through November 1st. That's how long out.
Season.
Yeah, the season for duo battles ends October 16th, I want to say, and solo goes to November 1st. But we have 3 brackets for solo. That's NA, OCE, and then the EU UK is one bracket.
You got to fly them all to the same building for the final, and then have to
Right.
vet them on special computers so they can't cheat.
So yeah, there you go.
That's cool. It's been pretty full on for me. As like I've just been trying to find my enjoyment in gaming. Where at the moment, like, because it got very toxic in the community for a while, and I was just like, I'm just not feeling it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I've just been
I feel you.
focusing on enjoying what I do. So it's been a bit different for
It's
me. Bit different pace.
I sort of like this is more of a streaming thing than a Tarkov thing, but I've found like I sort of as I've like come along as a streamer, I used to just like engage in the like something like people have a go at me and I'd like bite back. Now I'm just like I've just gone. If someone says something to me, I'm just like, thanks, man, and then they're just like, what do I do here? It's like, I'm so confused.
I always used to just rip on people like pretty hard from time to time just to get my venting out. But then it was actually Tweak that said it. He said, you don't know what that person's day's been like and what's been going on in their life. And like when I make a joke about intercourse with their mother and other things, they might have just had something happen with their mum, or their mum might have passed away or something, and I've literally just made their day even worse, and they were just in a shit state, and they just said something stupid, and I've just fucking ripped them apart, and now it's like I've just made their day worse, and it's like so I'm trying to do that less now. It's hard.
Maybe though, their mother is in fact a beautiful woman with sexual needs, and you're doing her a favor.
I tell you something that was pretty crazy recently. So someone was in my chat and he goes, "My missus loves your hoodie, your moist hoodie, and she always wears it." I'm like, "Oh, I haven't had really like anyone show me their missus in a moist hoodie or something like that." I said something like that. It was nothing like crazy. It was like it'd be pretty cool to see a picture. And she actually sent me a photo on Instagram, and I'm like, I can't show you guys, but like, I was like, wow. So yeah,
like she's
wearing it.
What?
No, it's not like anything too crazy.
And anything else?
Yeah, she's like, it's like the caption's something like just woke up from a nap, and then it's like her just wearing the hoodie. I don't know. She's wearing clothes. She's not naked, but it's
I was
like,
gonna say, mate.
but it's like, but it was just like,
You've made it, Pest. You've made it.
Yeah.
I woke up
Killa
and
has entered the chat.
I woke up and I was just checking my Instagram and I saw it. I was like, Christine, have a look at this. And it's like,
Speech skill 100.
This is getting good. Keep going.
I thought she was. I thought you meant she was sending you noodles, mate. I was like,
No.
oh, Jesus.
we haven't made it that far yet. Not with her, but like I'm saying in general. Like I haven't had a random person send me nudes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get so many dick pics now, aren't I? I just said that.
Yeah.
Fuck. But yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, someone was asking me about that. They're like, "Oh, have you ever had anyone like send you nudes?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "I'll send you some." And I was like, "Okay," just like the joke. And then I just get this picture of this topless, super hairy dude. Wait, that's bad. I
Wait,
mean,
is
I'm
that- is that
down,
the
but like,
Is that our measurement right there? Is where we've made it? Is
Yeah.
getting sent nudes? Well, and I made
Yeah.
it. I made it years ago, boys.
mm,
Well,
yeah. I don't get what it is about males and sending their dick to other females.
I think it's
I-
so wrong.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't like.
There's-
I compare it to
sorry.
people just flashing someone in public. Like that's how I see it. If you, it's
exactly the same.
if you've never spoken to them and that like you don't have any reason to send anything like that, it's just like flashing
Yeah.
someone in public, and I think that's fucked up.
You see, Paladin Amber, the Australian streamer.
Yeah,
she had
she's
a
fucking
message
funny.
the other day, and it literally just this guy messaged her on Twitter, and it just said, "Would you like to see me? What's the word? I won't say it on your channel. You know, happy fun times with oneself." And she's just like, "Wow, he's the first person to ask first before sending it. This is great." It's like,
Somebody asked.
Improvement.
yeah. At least he asked. We're seeing slight improvements.
She's done some funny shit. Her Twitter is so funny. I'm pretty sure I'm following her on Twitter because of it.
Yeah, she's a riot.
Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how streaming's been for me recently. Just been trying to find the laughter and fun in it. It's just been a little bit harder for me, but
I think the podcast helped though. We always have a good laugh.
Always.
Yeah.
We just got to meet up again and just
That's
talk
like-
streaming again. Oh,
I think sometimes like and in this community and it's the same in communities that that play like a lot of hardcore military simulators like your DayZs and your Armor and your Squad and things like that. A lot of people forget the reason that we started playing video games was to have fun, and they lose sight of that, I think, and they become so salty, and it's like, why are you even logging in anymore? What are you gaining if you're not having fun?
That's a common question.
Wasting your time seething.
that I get like it's like, hey, Pest, I used to really enjoy Tarkov, but I'm not enjoying it right now. What do I do? I'm like, well, try and mix up your play style. But if you're still not having fun, play something else for a bit. There's no one saying you have to play that game. Like even I played Rust on stream. You know, like I was like, you know what? I didn't have a week off or a few days off playing Tarkov on stream, so I played Rust for a few days.
Yeah.
And me and Sequisha had so much fun. I was laughing the entire time. And it's like,
base defending.
and this is the funny thing. People think like, oh my God, he's quit Tarkov. He's playing other games. I play other games off stream all the time, right? All the time. It's just I just don't stream it because it's just me just having fun and just switching off and that. But it's like, but he's quit. He's quit. You know Tarkov's bad. You know Tarkov's bad when Pestyly's playing other games. I'm like, fucking Tarkov's still sick. It's just, I feel like playing something else.
I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. I've only done it once so far because the patch dropped. But I've started like once I get to the point where I'm like, okay, that's enough Tarkov for the night. Instead of like I can go wind down and just watch telly. Now I'm just sitting here just streaming. But I'm like, all right, chat, I'm pretty much gonna be turned off. If I don't read your message, doesn't mean I don't love you. But I'm playing fucking PlayStation. I'll leave it on if you guys want to watch, but. This is what we're here for me to do. Fuck all. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna wind down.
On Friday, I'm gonna play Hunt Showdown. I'm scared shitless, so I'm gonna have a few
It's gonna be
beers
good.
beforehand.
That game is
But just
really
run
good.
around.
I just couldn't find the progression work for me. That's the only reason why I couldn't play that game more than like a day. But the actual game itself is actually really good. I just for some reason. Because you know how Tarkov, like you get the loot and it kind of snowballs, or you know you have highs and lows. With Hunt Showdown, and I'm not all over it. Like I said, I only really played it for a day, but I played it for a solid amount for a day. I just kind of felt like it just didn't kind of have that like, oh, I got better gear, and like if you die, you lose all your stuff and that, but you start again from the scratch. I don't know.
I sort of like that sort of roguelite element. I know that like if I say this, I'm gonna like chat's gonna go, no, you're stupid. That's the worst thing in the world. But I would like honestly like maybe a second character where you could play like that in Tarkov, where it's like one life and see what people can actually do with that. I want to so before they put in the character reset timer, you used to be able to reset like all the time, and I wanted to start a series where I'd just go, and if I died, I just reset my account. But it was
You can't reset.
they put in the 2 hour the 2 week reset thing. I need like friggin' 80 accounts to be able to do it. So yeah.
An actual
like a true hardcore mode. I think that'd be really fun. Like if your life meant like everything, like that's all that matters. I think that'd be really.
You
cool,
know what?
But yeah,
The way that would be the best is if you're playing against other people doing the exact same thing.
Oh yeah.
That would be
obviously.
because imagine how slow you'd have to play.
Would you actually try to shoot the other person or try to work with them right away?
No, you'd fucking
I
kill
would just
everyone. I
ignore
would
them.
not. It would be like
Shoot him.
spawning on the beach in Rust, and then you're seeing someone else, and you've got a bow. It's like you're dead, mate. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
I got a spear, you've got a rock, you're dead. It's like, yeah, and I would not hold back because the second they get any opportunity to kill you, you're dead. Like, you know that.
Yeah.
What makes you play Showdown on Friday? Are you just doing it for a bit of fun, or?
So Hotel's been playing it. He retired finally, guys. But he was streaming it the other night with his friends, and they were all drinking, and all the wives were watching, and we were like, "Oh my god! Like I could never fight that goddamn spider or the butcher or whatever." And they were like, "You girls should do it." So 3 of us are we're just gonna fuck around and play it on Friday. You know, it might last 2 or 3 hours. It might be the whole night. I don't know, but drinking some beers and playing a scary game, why not?
It's definitely
very
going to be
fun.
worth it, though. Yeah.
I'd stream it just so I can start it up and listen to the menu music. It's the fucking best menu music I've ever heard in a game. It's so good.
The graphics look really good on it. Honestly,
It does.
It's
got
just
cool
yet
art
one of
style.
the games that I play off stream, to be honest. It's just one of those games. I like playing it off stream. Yeah.
Does
Like,
I
get
don't
too
have
focused
another
on that.
game,
I'm just
guys.
like,
I only play
Yeah.
Tarkov. That's it. So
I
gonna
was
give it a
like that.
whirl.
I was like that for a lot.
100.
The games I play off stream though are generally like Teamfight Tactics, where I literally watch YouTube videos and just like move a couple of chess pieces and it's like done.
Bit of Raid Shadow Legends, hashtag sponsored.
He's still sponsored by them.
Oh no, I'm not. No.
Oh,
I was joking. Yeah. I still love you, Raid Shadow Legends. Thanks for the house deposit. Cheers, boys. It's
man.
yeah.
Any new games that you guys seen pop up? Are you excited for? You guys seen the Sony versus Xbox? Any of that? Any excitement? Nothing.
I want to play
What's this
Fall Guys.
rounded game?
I want to play Fall
I
Guys.
seen- Fall Guys is
All
cool.
Guys sounds awesome and looks awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This grounded game that I've noticed people are streaming, and what's that about? Has anyone seen that?
Grounded? No.
I haven't heard of it.
What's it about?
Yeah.
I got no idea. Are we always going to
I
I don't know.
Google
Does
right now?
anyone in chat know what it is?
Cyberpunk.
So okay,
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but Rust. What?
everyone keeps asking me about Dead Matter. We haven't spoken about Dead Matter in ages, but that game's just still not released, right? It's still not available to play.
It's not yet. No. Clean would know more. He's in chat, but he'd be able to tell you. But the I believe first week of August. Yeah, first week of August. Yeah.
I hope it's good, but I just haven't got invested into it purely for the fact that I want it to be a good game, but it's like I feel like Tarkov sapped all my capabilities for any sort of pre-release game now. It's like I don't have the time and patience for bugs, issues, and all that. I want to play polished games. It's like, yeah, it just I don't know, it's taken a toll on me.
It does. I mean, the last game that I had something like Villas Daisy standalone. I mean, it took a year and then 2, and then I was like, nah, that's fucking done. I'll play it when it's done. Hey, it's all done.
Star Citizen's about to drop its 3.10 update. If you guys play that, that's looking to be pretty cool. It's I've had a lot of fun playing that. Now, if you want a chill game, oh my god, sitting back and
has that game gone into the
say that
point
on the stream.
where it's going to be like it's too big to finish?
I don't know, because it's like I thought it was like that, and then I actually looked into the dev side of it, and so a lot of the stuff that they're doing is behind the scenes for so they have like a really large team. It's like I think like a 400-person team or something like that, and they're all working on the Squadron 42, which is essentially like a single player intro to the multiverse, the multiplayer game. So a lot of the stuff they haven't really pushed into the multiplayer game, which is the only thing you can play now. But once they finish Squadron 42, then they're going to shift all 400 of those devs over to the universe, and
400
then it'll
devs?
start moving. Oh well, a 400-person team apparently.
Team.
Yeah, but it's
massive.
like it's big, like it's massive. Some of the stuff that they've got on there like is gigantic. It's a lot of people are like, oh, it's a scam and stuff like that, but because they see these people pledging like $1,200 and things like that. But if you pay $45 for the game, that's your base edition. You can just farm money and just buy the bigger ships and stuff. Like that's
Pay to
what I
win.
did. Well, yeah.
Pay to win.
Well,
Anton spent so much money on that game.
yes. He brought a Carrack, which is like one of the biggest ships that is in the game at the moment, and it's fucking insanely expensive. But if you if you have something like a Carrack, it doesn't mean you win instantly, because you need people on the guns, you need people you need an entire crew.
So it's a streamer ship with pay to win.
Streamer ship.
Yeah,
And pretty much.
Man the guns.
Yeah, So the technology that they're using, like the lumberyard like engine, that shit, that's amazing. Like, yes, it's a buggy at the moment, but it's fucking like absolutely revolutionary. It's really cool.
I really want to try Sea of Thieves. I know that it's like a bit of hit and miss with a lot of people, but I feel like I could get really into character with that game, and I could really I would really like embrace being a pirate.
You would, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, when that first came out, I did like 8-hour streams fully in pirate voice. I remember going to bed one night with no voice because I was a pirate all night. Yeah, if you can get a solid crew of like full memers that are only interested in having fun, God, you can have some fucking fun in that game, like launching each other out of the cannons at other people's ships and shit like that.
I played it. I had a great time with it.
Yeah, it's good. Or stowing away in other people's ships and then like gathering up explosive barrels in the hull and then blowing them up and shit. It's
maybe the first time I play it, I'll buy a bottle of Kraken spiced rum.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
And I'll just have my first drunken stream, and I'll be playing Sea of Thieves, and I'll just be like,
you need more than one. Basically.
I will totally watch. Yeah, you need a crew.
Yeah, you definitely gonna need a crew.
I'll get real Amanda. She'll be my swashbuckler.
Man, I'll come with you. I love that game. It's fun as fuck.
Is there like a ping limit or anything like that matters?
Don't know. Yeah, get Summit on there. He loves it, man.
Be fun.
Yeah, it's really good. The big ship is so much fun because you've got so much crap going on, and you just like when I used to play with 3 mates that weren't streamers, and I'd steer the ship, and I'd just be screaming at them, and I was just like, "Bucket water, you fucking bitches! No, shoot the cannons, dear lord!" It's like out of control, and then we're just like ramming people and shit. It's good fun. Yeah,
that's been
I really enjoyed it.
I know this is going to sound really like I don't know, gooey, but like the fact that I've been in Europe and not been able to be like, "Hey, Slush, do you want to do some duos?" has actually been really hard for me because like Veritas is the only person, but that I just talk shit with. But then Veritas is like kind of hit and miss with Tarkov a lot over the last few months, so I haven't been able to like hit him up. But like, yeah, just being able to have that banter has actually been something I've kind of missed being in Europe with streaming and gaming.
That's like the ping limit for me has like, man, that's been one of the most frustrating things because like I used to be able to play with so many people in the US and Europe, and I miss that so much. Like being able to just like get on. I used to play with Whittlers like pretty much every day, and we just roll around just stomping on squads, and I haven't been able to play with him after that, or play with like Baddie and Kings and just be complete shitlords. Like, or it's frustrating.
Able to play with anyone.
I was gonna say Ghost has been screwed the most, I think.
Yeah.
There's weeks that I can play on 2 servers, and there's then 3 weeks that I'm stuck on one single server because of the changes. So I'm just like one server Andy at times.
That's kind of what it was like when I was in Australia, and
I know.
I played solo though, but I always had the option to do duos. But then people were like, "Ping abuse, ping abuse, Pestily, you're abusing the ping," and I'm like, "Get the fuck over it."
This is what I'm saying. This is what I was saying before about like it's a game. Like, yeah, it's okay. It might be like the ping abuse thing goes both ways. It's harder for me to kill you in certain situations. It's harder for you to kill me in certain situations. But at least we get to like be able to play with our international friends and have fun. Like,
yeah, I think that's the hardest thing though, because some people would just be like, "Well, fucking, it's your own fault. Move countries." You know,
yeah, it's
like,
that easy.
Like I moved to Europe. It wasn't for gaming, but it's honestly better in Europe. Like, but it's like Europe privilege, you know, or NA privilege. Like you live in OCE, you play like I played a bit of Apex Legends mostly last year, but you play ranked Apex Legends in Australia, you can't even join a game at all. There's not enough players for ranked, and so like when I got to Europe and I went, oh, I'll try ranked. And it was like instant, like, psh, and like straight into a game. And I was like, what? This is ridiculous. You know, like, it would just sit in like 20 people in queue and it might go 21. And you're like, oh. And then be back down to like 18. Like, oh.
PUBG used to be the same. You go in and be like, 100-man battle. Oh, there's 15 people. Well, can we all just drop at school and get this over with? Cheers, boys. Like,
you're going to miss it when you move back.
Yeah. And the hardest thing about moving back to Australia is going to be my streaming schedule. Because, like, to stream now, like, this is when I would be finishing usually. I would finish at 8 a.m., which means I have to stream from midnight till 8 a.m. So,
fuck that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about 4 a.m. till midday. I don't know.
What?
Because I'm only going to do it like 2 to 3 days a week.
Now you're my early morning streamer.
Well, see, this is the thing, right? So I'm only gonna stream probably 2 to 3 days a week Tarkov, and then I really want to stream at least 1 day a week of fishing. Like that's pretty much my go-to when I get back to Australia. It's get a boat, set it up, and I'm fucking going fishing.
No, don't too much.
If I can do it quick enough, I should be able to have it going before like pretty much December. It just depends on when I get back to Australia. I've already got a lot of people already organised to help me with it. So the camera gear and all that should all get put in pretty quickly. I just need to find a boat. That's actually the hardest thing.
Well, you know where I am, mate. I know how to. I'll help you finish beers on the boat.
Hell yeah.
We'll just go across Bass Strait, live stream that. That'd be fucking hectic.
I think, yeah, I'm good. not the tinny, mate.
Be bigger than
we could use my dad's boat. Although I don't know if I'd trust that in open waters. He did build it himself. Love the guy. Still wouldn't trust it.
And then there's the other side of things too. It's like I actually kind of want to move like Queensland or WA. Not WA, but like north of Sydney. Because it's warmer all year round. So I could fish all year round. Because in winter, what the fuck am I going to do? Can't fish.
Buy a jacket.
Buy a jacket.
Buy a jacket.
Choppy as fuck. I'm like, there's the water. It's good today.
You can fish in Hobart in the winter because the Derwent's so big. You can just fish at the base of the Derwent and it's not windy because it's a big river. Or you can just go down into the channel. So it's not too bad.
Fishing our Adelaide River. Let's do it in the port.
Yeah. How's your mercury levels, mate? You'll be pissing neon green after eating 2 flatheads, bro.
Yeah, that's probably one of the shittest things. I had this guy teed up. He sent me an email saying that in Norway he lived on an island off the west coast of Norway, and it was like amazing scenery and fishing. And I was like, this is going to be like the best trip. Like we were planning a whole week to go there. And I was just like, this is going to be awesome. And I haven't been able to do that. So I really hope 2023 things could be a bit better and I can travel again.
mako fishing and like big tuna fishing in Tasmania is pretty awesome. Off like the hippolytes, but you need a fairly big boat to go out there without getting pretty sketch. Plus, then when you strap a shark onto the back of it, towing it back with the shark on the back is pretty sketchy as well.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah,
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm gonna buy a
what
pretty
did you
big
say
boat.
about that kid that got pulled off the boat down here on the northwest coast? A great white. He was leaning over the side of the boat, and a great white grabbed him by the arm.
Really?
It's like 4 meters long. Yeah, his dad jumped in and punched it in the head and let him go.
Really?
Yeah, he saved his life. He just jumped in and was like, "I'll fucking bring it on, motherfucker."
And that's that parent instinct.
Yeah, you and me, Jaws. You're going down. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we skipped right over it. What was the 2023?
What?
So we're looking at pushing all our plans for this year back to 2023 because obviously we haven't done any of them. We don't. It's not confirmed yet, but they're like, we'll give it 3 years. Apparently, they're saying that flights will be back to normal in 2023, and that's where they reckon most of the world will go back to normal by then. So,
jeez.
Guess we'll see. What if, let's just say, what if the world, what if 2021 is worse than 2020?
No.
Just fucking don't.
Or 2022 is worth the 2021.
Dude, stop, dude. Really
Look, I want to say it's not going to be, but some countries are not doing the best.
No.
It's been fucked, man. This has been a shit year for everyone.
Be an America, where at least I know I'm free. America. Wear a mask, people. Come on. It's not that hard.
On that note, I think we've had a good podcast. We might wrap it up here. In all seriousness, we might wrap it up here. I think it's been 2 hours. So, guys, thanks for coming along. Hopefully, anyone who's been listening has enjoyed it. We've got Ghost Freak 66, Sigma, and Slush Puppy. I'll put the links down below if you're watching on YouTube. There's going to be a new podcast platform that I think it's called Anchor, maybe, or maybe even Spotify. Might be 2 different platforms that you can actually listen to it, so you don't have to look at us, and you can have it on your phone and that when you're in bed or driving to work or, I don't know, having a shower. So I'm excited to actually start that up. But yeah, these guys all do stream pretty much every day of the week. And thanks for coming along, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
We'll do the usual drill, guys. As outro, we'll host someone. I'll let one of the podcast members pick who. And I'm not streaming tomorrow. I've got a day off. And then Friday, it will be a slightly shorter stream in prep for Saturday. Saturday, big Starlight charity event. We're going for the 1 million. Hopefully, it'll be a really fun stream, and we'll smash the 1 million goal. And I'll give away over 50 prizes, including a Mick Fanning signed picture with a surfboard. Mick Fanning punched a shark as well. So you know. Anyway, guys,
Hell yeah.
love yous, and I'll see you guys later.